Okay, traders, I didn't get around to doing a HotList video on Wednesday. So in this video, I'm going to cover Wednesdays and Thursdays HotList. These are the trade ideas that I'm sending into this channel here in our Discord. And this is followed up by the mentorship videos that cover the HotList. Okay, as you can see here. So we do a video about the hot list, and then usually we'll do a recap after. Now, some of these I'm taking on my own account, and they get transferred to Telegram for the trade copy. I don't take all of these trades, right? I mainly trade for the trade copy, the Asia session and into the London Open. All right, so let's just have a quick look at Wednesday. So this was our list on Wednesday. Bullish, bearish, Euro, CAD. Yeah, it was a tough market this week, guys. Really difficult trading. In any case, here we were looking for a bullish. So if I hit the bar replay, the daily and the 4-hour were bullish, and I was looking for this to pull back. And we're looking for the opportunity after this box. This is the Asian session open here. Alright, so we'll just go out of the replay. So that one ended up reaching 2R. If you took that trade, I didn't trade that. The Euro Pound was the next one. This one I took it, and I had a fairly wide stop on this. At the time, this was bullish, as you can see here. So I went on that pullback, and after the initial range, into the Asian session here. I'm looking for the buy opportunity. I took that and I ended up closing it due to, I'll show you why. See this signal here? Okay, so that kicked in along with green crossing down red. Plus, you can see some red lines on there. That's a bearish divergence and the dot. But this was the main reason I decided to bail. Yeah, it was a really difficult market, especially Wednesday and Thursday. Price action went against the trend. And all I can put it down to was the algos that were set up to aggressively run liquidity. But yeah, we came out of it on top. We had another winning week, but it was really difficult trading. A winning week for these setups worked out really well. I came out ahead with my trade copy, my Telegram signals. But yeah, I mean, it was a tough week, guys. You know, like that was a bullish trend, and look what happened here. Just dumped out of nowhere. Anyway, Euro dollar. I was looking for a buy, and this is again the same situation. I ended up closing it, but you know, the trends are bullish, and I'm looking for the continuation. So we set up the trade after the initial range kicks in. Okay, we had that. We go long, but now I ended up closing that one. Now have a look at the signals, guys. Look, right there. That's our first warning. Just take out the replay. Okay, so I was really happy to bail on that at break even. And I mean, this was in a bullish trend, and look what happened. It was just range bound. So this is the thing that's going to happen. It's either, when the session kicks off, it's either going to be range bound and volatile, or it'll trend bullish or bearish. Now, in this case, this was a bullish trend on the higher time frames, and it just went completely against the trend. Look what it did. And then look at this volatility that kicked in. It was really difficult trading. Not easy, but we've got an edge, and if we stick to the plan, we come out on top. I'll just quickly show you my results, and then we'll get back into this. My results on my own MT4 trading for the trade copy with the Telegram signals. That was the outcome. And this is trading very conservatively, guys. I only go in at 0.2% per trade. But I'm looking to increase that possibly. But, a 2.2R is a fantastic result. But I was disappointed given we had a 5R a week before that. and I was hoping for more of the same. But, you're going to get weeks when the markets are difficult. So, okay, we've got New Zealand CAD was another one. This is session-to-session trading. The Kiwi CAD, that was a bullish idea. And if we look at this at the Asian session, this was Wednesday. So we had the daily and 4 hour were bullish. So I was thinking, okay, here we go. We've got a nice pullback, and then we could look to possibly continue bullish. Nice deep pullback, okay, and then it rallies. So as it was, this one didn't give us any signals. We're looking for, I'll show you the signals. Trend momentum sync and this one here. If I enable that, we're looking for a bearish signal, a bullish signal in this case. And there was no bullish signal. See here? So, we just don't take that trade unless you want to counter trend trade it. And then the bearish, this kicked in over here. Yeah, that could have been an opportunity for you. But you just take that out for now. The other one, okay, so then we had a CAD Swiss and a dollar Swiss sell. So this was Wednesday. Look how the markets moved. Anyway, we had this opportunity was a short. That happened. I didn't take that trade. It's time to exit on this signal down here when you see that. And then the other one there. And targeting these lows. But again, this is telling us the trend replay. If we look at that, the daily 4 and 2 were bearish. So I'm looking for this pullback and then continuation. The lower time frames here, if they turn green, that's giving you a pullback. Yeah, ideally you want to run with the trend. I mean, if these higher time frames are red and then you get, the 15 and 30 green, that's usually an excellent opportunity. In any case, that one, if you took that, worked out nicely. I mean, most of them would have worked out quite well, but yeah, look at this around the London session here, and then it rallied with a vengeance. Just shifted gears entirely. CAD Swissy, and then a dollar Swissy short. And I send all these, I send these signals into VIP, the ones that I'm taking. So the ones that I take for Telegram, I post these into here, into this Forex info. So these are all my trades that I'm taking. So you get the signal on Telegram, which is copy friendly, trade copy friendly for automatic copying, and I also post my signals in here. So if you're manually trading and you want to copy my trades, the ones that I take, you can do that. Okay, so let's just go back. This one, we're looking for a dollar Swiss sell. That was the opportunity there. And and then Thursday, yesterday, this is the list. We had a Bitcoin. I was long Bitcoin. I didn't trade it, but my bias was long. That turned out really well. But look at the volatility we're up against. So if you went in there, with a stop under the previous low, aiming for, 2R, well, that's your 2R target. So 2R by default, stop under the previous swing low. That would have worked out really well. And again, we're looking at the opportunity after this opening range, London opening range there. So that was a bullish break. Bitcoin a long. Swissy yen was a long yesterday. Okay, Swissy yen. All right, we didn't get any signal into the London Open, so we're looking at this initial range, and we want a buy signal. Okay, didn't happen, but it did kick in at the New York Open. So yeah, a 2R. If you took that, you would have made your 2R gain. Euro pound was a bullish signal that I sent in with the HotList. Euro pound bullish, so we didn't get a signal. See how it's red? So there's nothing there. There's no trade. And that just went completely against, because I sent that signal back in here somewhere. Everything was trending. See how it was trending, a strong bullish trend? But again, guys, This week was really tough. The markets reversed aggressively out of nowhere. Wednesday, Thursday was pretty tough. We had this Asian session, it just was range bound the whole time, so I ended up closing it. Anyway, Euro New Zealand trading isn't easy, but once you've got an edge and you get your system sorted, you've got it made. Especially in this environment with the volatility that we've got on the other end of all the geopolitical stuff and Trump's impact in the currency markets. This one was a bullish Euro Kiwi. Now, what happened there? I don't know why I've got I think these were. I was looking for this pullback. I didn't take this trade, by the way, but you see how it just turned around and went the other way. I was looking for this pullback and continuation, but if you took it, you may have got caught out on that one. And the other thing is you can close partial profits at 1R. And then you're in the money. So if we look at 1R, see how that's 1.1R there. Okay, so you can close even if you pushed up. See the yellow line? That's 1.43, depending on your stop loss. No harm in closing partial profits, guys, and then it's risk-free after that. Euro Yen, I left that one, I think. Yeah, this one turned out quite nicely last night. I ended up closing it here based on this. See this indicator there? Okay, that's the signal. That's where it happened here, and we had these little red crosses that's coming off the other indicator that we've got. So once I saw this turning red and these, I decided to knock it on the head. That was the Euro session hit, and that was into the New York Open. That's late for me, guys. I've been up since the beginning of the Asian session, and I set an alarm to wake up for that. Not healthy. I need to take care of myself, but that was quite nice. And then we had that's Euro Yen, and then we had a Euro Dollar. I didn't take that one last night. There's no signal. I ended up closing that one back here. It failed to continue. Based on that, I mentioned that. But this is the opening range here, London, and it just traded bearish the whole time. So there's no trade. You just let it go. Okay, the bearish was the pound Aussie. So yesterday, bearish ideas, no trade, and just look at the volatility, really tough. So we're looking for the trade at the initial range. After that, we're looking for, we want this to break the range and trend, and it didn't. So there's no trade there. I mean, look at the volatility around. There was a high impact event into New York too, so you want to be careful about that. And I think that was the reaction here. Non-farm, was it? Yeah, non-farm. It was non-farm employment change. Yeah, it had all this going on, so that pushed the dollar, but it impacted everything. So after that we had, this was a bearish opportunity, short position. So you could have, red candles started to kick in, but yeah, I didn't take any of that. Prefer to just stay out of it, guys. Look at it, it's messy as hell. And you got to keep an eye on what's going on over here as well. So at that time, let's just have a look and see what the indicators were telling us. If you were thinking of getting in there bearish, yeah, see the daily's bullish and these are strong. Yeah, the 4 and the 2 are still bearish. We've got another indicator, this green zone here, that I'm looking to integrate into one of our signals, and that's a bullish signal. So you don't want to be bearish when that fires. That's coming from that. Okay, that's a bullish signal, so you don't want to, that's in the pipeline, so stay tuned for that. Just kill the replay. So yeah, the bearish yesterday, pound CAD. I mean, all in all, you would have definitely come out ahead taking these, if you're following the signals, pound CAD. But yeah, you've just got to manage your trades. Yeah, that was quite nice. That was a bearish, and I was looking for this, see the line I drew here? I was looking for that pullback. So the bearish Signals kicked in short after the London Open here, right there. So really nice outcome. Pound CAD, pound Swiss. I was looking for a sell. Now what happened here? I didn't take that. I was getting ready to short that, but I didn't take that trade. I was looking for more downside here, but it didn't happen. I had that ready to go. This one here would have been a nice outcome. So this was at the Asia Open. Again, look, it's in a red trend, and look how it went against. Seriously, guys, this was a really tough week. Smart money has algos that pushes them into liquidity, and then the rest just follows. Okay, so they attack liquidity with a vengeance. Okay, that's all bearish. See, this is ideal when it's bearish, and then you got the bullish pullback. It's in a bearish trend, see, and you get this pullback, and you want continuation. The Asia session opened nicely, but then, yeah, it didn't continue, and it just went against the trend. Pound Swissy, all right. The Kiwi CAD was another one that I sent in. New Zealand CAD. So, like if the signal's there, take it. Like this, for example, this was a beautiful setup. There's your initial range. There's your red kicking in. And just look at that outcome. And again, look, see how it went against eventually. This was into the New York session. That's really difficult. Here's New York. We get all the volatility, and a lot of traders would have gone short, when that started moving. A lot of traders would have done that. Really tough, look what they do. Just brutal. New Zealand CAD, New Zealand Swiss. I've worked tirelessly to come up with a system that will give us an edge in all of this volatility, and I'm so pleased that we've arrived at where we are. We've definitely got it, guys, and we're beating the markets. I'm pretty excited about what we have and where this is going at the moment. New Zealand, yeah, okay, dollar CAD and then a dollar Swiss. I was looking for a bearish. I ended up closing that one I took it at London. London was just range bound. I decided to enter here, and then I ended up closing that. Okay, based on, have a look, see this indicator down here? All right, it pulled back. We had that going on, and we also had, see the green crosses down there? All right, it's time to bail. And especially into the New York Open, I don't want to be sitting on a trade like this into New York when we've got a high impact news event. So I ended up closing it at break even, and then New York happened, and that was the news event impact. But then after that, this one gave us another opportunity on that pullback, or you could have taken that. Signals kicking in, and a really nice outcome, 4R if you manage to grab that, if you're trading a New York session. So, and then dollar Swissy, I was looking for a short. We didn't get the signal. There's no short, so we don't take it, right? There's just nothing there. So, and also, guys, just remember, we're looking for the opportunity, okay, after this range plays out. We've got the indicators for that. That's the indicator there. All right, so we're looking for the opportunity after that range. And if it's a sell opportunity, well, there's no sell signal, so we just leave it alone. That's such an aggressive reversal. This was bearish. Well, I was going off dollar weakness and Swissy strength more than anything. But look at that. It just rallied against really aggressively, and then high impact event. After New York, looking for the short to see if there was a signal here. No, see, there's only green signals through there. I wouldn't touch it. Anyway, all in all, guys, a successful week, another successful week. We're in the money. If you are copying my trades in Telegram, that's an easy way that you can get involved here. And this week, 2.2, I won't be trading today. And then last week was 5 point something. And yeah, we're definitely seeing some results. If you're having trouble with these markets, jump on board with us and enjoy the mentorship videos I'm uploading daily. I've got the signals going in. Now, if you want to trade manually, you can follow these signals here and Telegram. Now, these are the ones that are going into Telegram, the ones that I post here. These are the ones I'm taking on my own account. Or you can automatically just copy them. Okay, so the website, free trial at the moment. Shout me sushi once a month and enjoy. Okay, guys, with that, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.